Hello, I am past Leo Club member Wendy Stephen, now Wendy Barrie. I joined the St. George's Leo Club in 1999 and served until 2008. While I was a Leo Club member, I served as president twice. While serving with my fellow members, we had many wonderful projects that we were a part of. And today it is my esteemed pleasure to wish the current St. George's Leo Club members a happy 51st anniversary. I remember it like yesterday, us celebrating our 35th anniversary. So all these years have passed and you continue to keep the mantle going of serving and caring for your communities, and I applaud you for that. My experience with kindness. There are many wonderful, remarkable projects that we have been a part of. But today I want to highlight two particular areas of kindness that I have encountered. In 2004, Grenada experienced Hurricane Ivan. And like you can imagine, it was a disaster. We had to go above and beyond to help our various communities to get them up and running again. But one of our own Leo members lost her house and everything in it. She lived with her grandmother at the time. So the grandmother relocated to other members of the family. But she was indecisive as to whether she should do the same or whether she should maybe go out on her own. Remember, at this age, we were like 20 years old, 21 years old. So I reached out to her. She was a member with us maybe not more than a year. I reached out to her and I said to her, I live in a one-bedroom apartment, but I think it's big enough that we can share that apartment. So of course she decided to come live with me, and like anything else, we went from Leos to friends to right now we're like sisters. We stayed together for maybe almost 5 years, and we continued to be in the movement. And in return, we showed that same kindness that we experienced with each other back to our communities. Now, to show kindness like this is something that becomes a part of you when you have served as a Leo Club member. Because we help persons we don't know every day when we go out there and do projects. So assisting a fellow Leo Club member came like nothing for me to do. So this is just one example of what I have experienced when it comes to kindness. Now, with regards to a Leo Club project, I remember there was this gentleman about 70 years old or 74 years old who at the time lived in the parish of St. John. We worked with our electricity company to provide electricity for that gentleman at no cost to him. Now, this is a gentleman who have never had electricity. He was beyond elated when we went to his house that Sunday to bring the news of our purpose of the visit. Now remember, we would have done all the underground work prior to that day. We liaised with the electricity company on island. They ran their wires, they did what they had to do. We did our part in order to get the project going. Of course, we did that in conjunction with a nephew who lived close to him. So this was all a surprise for him. So the Sunday we journeyed to his house was the actual day we went to let him know that the electricity will be turned on. Can you imagine the tears that gentleman cried? Because this is the first time he's having electricity in his house. He cried, he was thrilled, he was excited. He thanked us over and over again. We were so pleased. I mean, the project itself was overwhelming. We stayed a few hours with him, we had lunch, we chatted with him. He told us his experiences as a young person. You know, it was a really good day. He was beyond grateful to this few young people who stopped by his house to let him know this news that I'm sure he never thought you would have ever had electricity. But this is just one of the joys you experience, right? And in turn, I hope maybe the same nephew, he might have stayed with him. Later on, maybe the nephew may not have had a job after a while, and you would have showed him the kindness, brought him into his house, let him stay with him. You know, this is the kind of thing we do as Leo Club members. I really hope my experiences here would give you the motivation to go on as young people. I applaud the work that you're doing. We say thank you to you, and we hope that you can continue on this part of this wonderful organization that we have all built together. Again, St. George's Leo Club, happy anniversary and best wishes for many more years. Thank you.